All right, viewers, welcome back. These are the latest visuals coming in. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reaching the Nigambodh Ghat, nation obviously mourning and preparing for the last rites of former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is at the Nigambodh Ghat. My colleague Pradeep is joining us live from Nigambodh Ghat. Pradeep, PM Modi there at the Nigambodh Ghat. Any time now, former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh's last rites are going to be conducted. The fact that you have the Prime Minister, the opposition leaders, Congress and everyone else, be it the opposition, be it people who had worked with Manmohan Singh, everyone, the nation united together to pay a tribute to Dr Manmohan Singh itself speaks a lot about, what he really brought to the table when it came to the nation's development, isn't it?
Yes, you're absolutely right. Let me tell the viewers that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has reached Nigambodh Ghat, and where he will be paying homage to the former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. And we have seen that how Prime Minister Narendra Modi has described former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh as an epitome of simplicity. He also described that a person who had to face migration during partition in 1947, because it was on 26th of February 1932, former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh was born in Gah village, now in Pakistan. And they had to face the brunt of migration. He came over to India. They settled in Amritsar, and he rose to the position of becoming the Prime Minister. And here you can see the Prime Minister Narendra Modi reaching. This is the cavalcade that has reached here, and they will be paying final tributes to former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. And Prime Minister has already explained about the things, the problems and the challenges he faced, not only as the Prime Minister but also after the partition when they migrated to this place, and how he rose to the level of finance minister and then became the Prime Minister of the country, and his contribution towards the nation. Because if we talk about Manmohan Singh, as I had been saying, he had never been the leader of the masses. That's why many people had often been describing him as accidental Prime Minister. But what he has done for the masses will be remembered for years to come, because he was the one who ensured that Narega scheme, and he was able to bring the people out of those poverty line. Millions of people were brought out of poverty line. Not only that, he was able to in fact arm people with Right to Information Act, because that was one of the tools that was important for the good governance and showed transparency and accountability, so that they will be able to plug the corruption at different levels. Not only that, he was able to sign the nuclear deal with the United States of America. We have seen that many people often complain that criticize him for being a very bad communicator. They said he was a man of few words, but everybody have heard what Barack Obama, the former president of the United States of America, had said. He said, when Manmohan Singh speaks, the world hears, because he was the one when the world was facing the worst ever recession. That was the time when the world was looking towards Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. And because at that time the Indian economy was doing well, they wanted to know what was the Manmohan Singh model to ensure that good economy even at a time when the world was facing recession. And besides this, he has also been known for his three-dimensional good governance model. Three-dimensional, when we say 3D, one stood for dialogue, development and democracy. He tried to ensure democracy, he tried to ensure development right from length and breadth of the country. We saw that many of those airports were constructed during his time. And also the dialogue with the people even he did not agree with. There were several ideological differences with many of the political party leaders. Despite that, he was able to keep flock together. What many people said, it was basically that coalition mantra which he had to follow. But despite that criticism, he ensured that a country was on the right path, and he was able to ensure the GDP, the 8.4 GDP, and that really told about the economic health of the country. And rightly, let me show you. Here you can see that deployment of the security person, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has reached at the Nigambodh Ghat, where finally his last journey will conclude. And here you can see the area has been properly barricaded, and the cavalcade has already reached here. And where the first one, the floral tributes will be paid to former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. After that, there will be wreath-laying ceremony. Then the religious rituals will be performed, and with full military honor, the last rites will be performed. That means there will be a gun salute. Because if we talk about the Nigambodh, it's the Defence Ministry that is looking after the arrangement here at the Nigambodh Ghat. That's one of the reasons that Defence Minister Rajghat Singh was the first one among the dignitaries to arrive here. Though we have seen he was not only the one who had been able to leave that indelible mark on the hearts and minds of the people here in India,
yes,
but we saw the diplomats and the ambassadors of the different countries also thronging this area to pay last tributes to the former Prime Minister.
Yes, and as you're telling us, obviously, it's an emotional moment for the entire nation. There on your screens, viewer, you can see from the Prime Minister to the Defence Minister to the Home Minister, Amit Shah, all of them present as India is bidding farewell to Dr. Singh. That's going to be our continuous focus through the course of the day. As of now, slipping into a short commercial break.